February 24, 2022. The Ukraine woke up to something that many predicted but hoped would never happen: a Russian invasion.
Мною принято решение о проведении специальной военной операции.
Hello Internet, today we are going to talk about some interesting facts you need to know about the Ukraine-Russia war. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video.
Number 1.
Decades of war. Did you know that the conflict between Ukraine and Russia started many decades ago? From the Cold War, creation of NATO, and the breaking up of the USSR in the 1990s. This also led many Russians to grief, including Russian President Vladimir Putin, saying that it is the greatest geopolitical catastrophe of the 20th century. Putin also led to gain control of the region ever since. However, during that time, many states requested and have been granted NATO membership. NATO promotes democratic values and enables members to consult and cooperate on defense and security level issues which threaten Russia. In 2014, Russia illegally took over Crimea. In the same year, Russia also supported separatists, giving them military power and financial support, which also led to taking over a western region called Donbass. The goal is to incapacitate Ukraine and decline their movement towards the west. Ukraine stands on keeping their independence and sovereignty. The United States are also committed giving aid to Ukraine. While Ukraine is not a member of a NATO yet, 30 NATO members must agree for them to be let in. So far, there is no unanimous decision as Western nations are hopeful for stability and peace, but no signs are yet to be seen.
Number 2. Ready or not.
Did you know that Russia's military was unprepared to fight a war like this? And the Ukrainians have proven to be far more resilient than anyone anticipated. As a result, Russia is underperforming. President Putin's unrealistic invasion plan lies at the root of Russia's troubles. However, even when the Russian High Command changed its approach, the army's shortcomings remained. Logistics has been one of the most prominent and visible challenges. Russian armored vehicles parked on Ukrainian roads, seemingly out of gas and unable to advance, have become some of the most famous images of the war.
Number 3. Lies in the Sea.
Kremlin is formerly the Soviet government. Kremlin propaganda originates in Moscow, Russia. It aims to spread false information to the public, mostly accusing Ukraine for hurting Ukrainians to manipulate the public that Russia is saving Ukrainians from the Ukraine military. Kremlin propaganda once used Ron Habib photograph of Serbian military, the Arkan's tigers hurting Muslim civilians. The Kremlin propaganda captioned that it was from Donbas, Ukraine, and that the Ukrainian military is hurting the civilians.
Number 4. A four-legged hero.
A bomb-sniffing dog named Patron was awarded a medal in recognition for its dedicated services since Russia's invasion. The awarding was held at Kiev, Ukraine during the news conference with President of Ukraine Volodymyr Zelensky and Prime Minister of Canada Justin Trudeau. The reason for this is because since February 24, 2022, the Jack Russell Terrier had detected more than 200 explosives preventing the detonation. This event made Patron as the canine symbol of Ukraine.
Number 5.
The Fallen.
From 4 a.m. on February 24, 2022, when the Russian Federation's armed attack against Ukraine started, to 12 midnight on May 5, 2022, the Office of the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights recorded 6,802 civilian casualties in the country. Among these are 3,309 killed and 3,493 injured. To be specific, in Donetsk region and Luhansk region, 3,486 casualties were recorded. Among these are 1,754 killed and 1,732 injured. In other regions of Ukraine, which were government control when casualties occurred, 3,316 were recorded. Among these are 1,555 killed and 1,761 injured. Most of the civilian casualties recorded were caused by the use of explosive weapons with wide impact area, including shelling from heavy artillery and multiple launch of rocket systems and missiles and airstrikes.
So those are some interesting facts you need to know about the Ukraine-Russia war. Keep in touch, hit that subscribe button, and leave a like. See ya!